Technology. It's everywhere. It's changed how we live, work, and connect. It's a powerful tool. It can be used for good. It can also be used for bad. Think about it. We can talk to anyone, anywhere. We can access information in seconds. But there's a dark side. Our privacy is under threat. Our rights are being violated. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. Technology can be a force for good. We see it every day. Doctors use it to diagnose diseases faster. Educators use it to reach students around the world. But the same technology can be twisted. It can be used to spy on us. It can be used to manipulate us. This is the dark side of technology. And it's time to shine a light on it. We need to talk about the balance. We need to harness the power of technology. But we also need to protect ourselves. We need to protect our privacy. We need to protect our rights. This isn't about being anti-technology. This is about being pro-human. It's about making sure technology serves us, not the other way around. Think of it like this. A hammer can build a house, it can also break bones. Technology is the same, it's a tool, and like any tool, it depends on the user. So, let's be responsible users. Let's demand better. Let's fight for a future where technology empowers us, not controls us. Remember Big Brother? The all-seeing eye watching your every move? It's not just in books anymore. It's real. It's here. We're living in a digital panopticon. Governments and corporations are watching. They're tracking our online activity. They're collecting our data, and they're doing it without our consent. Think about it. Every time you use your phone, you leave a digital trail. Every website you visit, every search you make, it's all recorded. This data can be used to build a detailed profile of you, your habits, your beliefs, your secrets. It's all up for grabs. Governments are using facial recognition technology. They're using it to track citizens in public spaces. They're using it to identify protesters. This technology is powerful. It's also deeply unsettling. And it's not just governments. Corporations are tracking us too. They're collecting our data through our phones, our apps, our smart devices. They're using this data to target us with ads. They're using it to manipulate our behavior. They say it's to improve our experience. But at what cost? This constant surveillance, it erodes our privacy. It chills free speech. It creates a climate of fear. It makes us afraid to speak our minds. It makes us afraid to be ourselves. This isn't the future we want. This isn't the future we deserve. Remember that time you got an email? It said your data was breached. Yeah, that's happening a lot these days. Companies collect our data. They promise to keep it safe. But then, boom! Hackers break in, they steal our information, our identities, our financial details, it's all out there. It's like someone broke into your house. They rummaged through your things, they stole your most valuable possessions. It's a violation. It's a betrayal of trust. And it's happening more and more often. We're told to be careful. We're told to create strong passwords. We're told to be vigilant. But honestly, it's not enough. The systems are flawed. The companies are failing to protect us. And what happens when our data is breached? We're at risk of identity theft. We're at risk of financial fraud. We're at risk of being harassed. It can have real-world consequences. It can ruin lives. These breaches, they highlight a fundamental problem. We've become too reliant on technology. We've given away too much of our personal information. And we've done it without fully understanding the risks. Behind every data point, there's a real person with a real life. And when technology is abused, it's these people who suffer. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was a victim of online harassment. She was targeted by an anonymous abuser. They posted her personal information online. They spread lies about her. They threatened her. Sarah lived in fear. She was afraid to leave her house. She was afraid to check her phone. She felt alone. She felt violated. Sarah's story is not unique. Millions of people around the world are victims of online harassment. They're targeted because of their race, their religion, their gender identity, their sexual orientation. Technology has given abusers a new weapon. It's a weapon that can be used to inflict real pain. It's a weapon that can destroy lives. And it's a weapon that's often used with impunity. We need to remember the human cost of tech abuse. We need to listen to the stories of the victims. We need to amplify their voices. We need to demand justice. Section 5, the legal battlefield, navigating the complex landscape of privacy laws. So, how do we fight back? How do we protect ourselves in this digital age? Well, the law is one place to start. The problem is, the law is playing catch-up. Technology is moving faster than the law can keep up. We need stronger laws. We need laws that protect our privacy. We need laws that hold companies accountable. But the law is just one piece of the puzzle. we also need to talk about ethics. Just because something is legal doesn't mean it's right. Companies need to be held accountable for their actions. They need to be transparent about how they collect and use our data. They need to put people before profits. It's a complex issue. There are no easy answers. But one thing is clear, we can't stay silent. We need to demand better. We need to fight for our rights. Section 6. The ethical imperative, reclaiming our digital rights. Look, we all love our gadgets. We love the convenience. We love the connection. But we can't forget our values. We can't forget our humanity. We have a right to privacy. We have a right to control our own data. These rights are being eroded. We need to reclaim them. It's about drawing a line in the sand. It's about saying enough is enough. We need to demand better from our governments. We need to demand better from corporations. We need to demand better for ourselves. This isn't just about us. It's about future generations. What kind of world are we leaving for our children? A world where they're constantly watched. A world where their every move is tracked. We can do better. We must do better. Section 7. Empowering individuals' tools and strategies for self-defense in the digital age. Alright, so what can we do? How can we protect ourselves in this digital Wild West? Well, first off, knowledge is power. We need to educate ourselves. We need to understand the risks. We need to understand our rights. There are tools we can use. We can use privacy-focused browsers. We can use encryption to protect our communications. We can limit the information we share online. It's about taking control. It's about being proactive. It's about not being passive victims. We can support organizations that are fighting for our digital rights. We can donate our time. We can donate our money. We can use our voices to amplify their message. Every little bit helps. Section 8. A call to action. Demanding accountability and transparency from tech giants. These tech giants, they've gotten too big. They've gotten too powerful. They're not accountable to anyone. We need to change that. We need to demand transparency. We need to demand accountability. We need to push for stricter regulations. We need to hold them responsible for data breaches. We need to make sure they're putting our interests first. It's time to break up their monopoly on our data. It's time to give people more control. It's time for them to step up and do the right thing. It's time for them to earn back our trust. Section 9. Towards a safer digital future. Fostering a culture of responsibility and respect. This isn't just about technology. It's about who we are as a society. It's about the values we uphold. We need to foster a culture of respect. Respect for privacy. Respect for human rights. We need to teach our children about digital citizenship. We need to teach them about online safety. We need to teach them about the importance of privacy. We can create a better future, a future where technology empowers us, a future where technology serves humanity. It starts with each and every one of us. Let's demand better, let's fight for our rights, let's create a safer digital future.